Why would you spend $300 on a bottle of cologne when you can get 90% of the same experience for $30 in some dupes or clones? This is what this channel is about. This is what you're gonna find on this channel. For example, you have this one right here, which is Liquid Brown by French Avenue, which smell about 95 to 97% similar to PDM Altair. And then you have Amber Empire by French Avenue again, which smell almost the same as Blonde Amber by Clive Christian. And those niche fragrances, PDM or Clive Christian, they cost about $3, $4, $5, even $600, depending on where you're buying them, compared to those clones that the most you probably will pay is $50. I'm here to help you guys smell better for cheap. If this is something that you like, I would say like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. My name is Stevenson, and this is my channel, The Dope Advocates. I would say my love for fragrances started at a young age. I would say when I was 19, 20 years old, and now I am 37 years old. I remember one of my uncles actually introduced me to Cologne, and his first ever bottle that I remember he let me use was Jean-Paul Gaultier Lamal. I think he was the one that's the light blue bottle one. But before that, I used to wear body spray. Actually, my very first body spray that I used to wear as a signature scent was Axe Dark Temptation, and I used to spray the hell out of body spray every day. School, work, parties, it will be Dark Temptation by body spray. But when I get introduced to Cologne, I used to go to my uncle's room and pick something off his dresser and just put it on. And then one day he told me, like, just go. He took me out. We went to the mall, and I remember I was buying some shoes, I was buying some clothes, and he took me to a store. And I remember the first ever cologne I bought with my own money was Mojave Ghost by Redo, and at that time it was $200+, and it did smell good. I did like it, and that's where I started to buying fragrances. I was not say I was collecting at that time. I was just buying cologne that smell good. And then I remember from Mojave Ghost to Christian Dior to Burberry to some YSL to even Coach at the time. And that was when I didn't have no responsibilities, and I didn't have no kids, I didn't have no family, and I was okay on spending that type of money. But for now, like, time changed, and it's really kind of like very, very irresponsible to go out there, spend that type of money on a bottle of cologne where, like, you got a responsibility to take care of. That's where I started to go to the mall. I started to go to Sephora, Macy's, and I'll smell some niche fragrances, and then I'll see what I like and what I don't like. And from the ones that I like, I will spray them on me and see how long they last and see how long they project. And then from there, like, I will go home, do my homework, and looking for the dupe of that cologne to say the least. Which is a risk because when you're buying dupe, you almost always blind buying because you never know like how you're gonna smell. But most of the time, like you'll find some good ones for a cheaper price. Um, we live in a time where people kind of try to justify spending a lot of money on certain things, and uh, and and unfortunately, those niche fragrances houses, they don't trademark the scent, so therefore you have Middle Eastern companies that making the same cologne, that making the same scent, the same smell for cheaper. And to go deeper, you have Liquid Brown. It smell exactly the same. It's not a one to one. Like I'm not gonna sit there and say like it's a one to one, but it is very very close to Altair, and it'll pen with cinnamon, cardamom, and then it'll dry down and then musky vanilla scent. And the projection on this beast mode, the longevity, 8 to 10 hours, even 24 hours, because I will spray this on and then the next day I will still smell it on me. And it only costs 26 to even $30, depend on where you're getting it. And same thing goes for the blonde amber. It open with vanilla and cashmere, and then it will dry out onto a ambery, cedarwood, tonka bean, or sandalwood scent, and it will last long, very long actually. And those two colognes, like you'll spray them, you'll walk in the room, people will smell you from miles away. And if you ask me, like I will rate both of these a 9 out of 10. I'll rate them a 9 out of 10. Like if you got the money, I'll say go buy them and you'll not regret it. And the reason why I created this channel, like it wasn't even an idea of mine. It was an idea of one of my customers. He come to my job a lot. He's a dentist, well put together. We can put it there and say rich, but you don't know people's status. But he's a well put man together. I remember I was wearing Liquid Brown, and he came in and he smelled it like, oh wow. He'd be like, you're working here and like you wearing Altair. And then once he said that, I started to smell. I started to smile because that's not Altair. And I'm like, thank you, but this is not Altair. I'm like, this is Liquid Brown by French Avenue. And like he's like, what? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, it's a clone of Altair. I'm like, it smells the same, but it's cheaper. And I was like, well, good for you. It smells really good. And then a couple of weeks again, it came, and then I was wearing Amber Empire again, and then it goes. You're like, why are you wearing blonde amber at this job? And I told him again, I'm like, this is not blonde amber. This is Amber Empire. And we both started laughing at the name. And it was like, is that a clone again? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, it's a clone again by French Avenue. And he shook his head and like, well, you smell good, sir. And he go about his day. And then I remember that one time I was wearing this one, which is Nomad, like this, which is called Nomad by French Avenue, and that's the original creation. And that day he came in, he smelled it. It was like, oh, what you got on? I don't recognize this smell. Well, I'm like, this is the original creation. And I'm like, well, that's a $24 cologne at Burlington. It was like, what is the name? I'm like, well, it's called Nomad by French Avenue. And lo and behold, 2 weeks later, this man come to the store with his bottle in his hand, showing me that like he went and bought it too. And like we both started laughing. And it was like, well, you open my eyes on some of these colognes, because I went home and I look into them and I see that like there are some the same exact colognes for cheaper. I'm like, well, I'm glad I could help you out. And this is where like he gave me the idea. It's like, well, like it's not just me. It was like, make a channel, go online, show them colognes, and let people know where you buy them and what's the name of it, so at least you can help other people. Well, this is why I took it in consideration, and if I can help some of you guys, which is in your 10 years, which is like 19, 17, 25, 35, 45, whatever age category you guys in. You guys wanna smell good, but you don't wanna go out there and spend that much money. Well, you can always come to this channel and looking for some cheap, affordable fragrances or colognes. You guys can ask questions, and I'll do my best to get back at you guys on the comment section and help you guys out. But beside that, this is my first video, and you guys can expect more to come. It'll be some comparison, it'll be some testing, it'll be some shopping, just like to show you guys what I like. And one thing I don't want you guys to get confused about too. I remember on one of my short that I posted, and when somebody commented, it was like, oh, liquid brown in the summer. Everybody is entitled of their own opinion, guys, and I wasn't mad about it. I'm glad he commented about it. But one thing is, if you guys are buying your colognes, you're spending your money in your colognes, yes, there's a rule of thumb that like you don't wear heavy scents during summer, like you wear fresh colognes during summer. But to me personally, I like to wear all my colognes. I don't care what kind of weather is out there, I will wear all my colognes. It kind of weird, but at some point you spray what you like. And the only thing, like if a cologne is really strong, like you don't go on the atomizer and like spray. Like I would say like 4 to 5 spray is enough, depend on how strong is the cologne is. But yet again, whatever you guys bought, if you guys like it, wear it. And one thing is as well, that's one of my advice to you guys. There is scents that goes with your personality. Like it's not every cologne that like I will be posting and you guys will like. It's not like every cologne you guys will tell me to buy that I will like, because me, like I like dark smell. I'm not so much of a fresh guy. Yes, I will wear some fresh cologne here and there, but mainly like for me, like my scent profiles that I like from colognes are literally dark scents. So please, if you guys go out there, you guys buy something that I recommend, please keep in mind this is what I like, and I'm just here like trying to show you guys what I like. And if you guys want to try it, go ahead and try it. The only thing, it's risky to blind buy dupe, because most of the dupes you cannot go and say, oh, I'm gonna on a test strip to smell it and see what if I like it or not. So please be very careful when you buy blind dupe. Like make sure like you read the notes if you like the notes, or if you don't like the notes. But beside that, this is where my time is up with you guys for the day. On my first video, hopefully it is very pleasant to you guys. Please comment, share this video, like and subscribe. Thank you. Dupe Advocates out.